Welcome to this video on genome editing, a modern breeding approach. In today's session, we will explore how advanced molecular tools are transforming plant breeding and enabling precise, efficient, and targeted crop improvement. This technology is revolutionizing agriculture by helping us develop better crop varieties to meet global food demands and environmental challenges. Plant breeding has been a fundamental practice in agriculture for centuries, aimed at improving crop yield, quality, and resistance to pests and diseases. Traditionally, breeders relied on selection and hybridization methods, which required multiple generations and were time-consuming. Although these methods have been successful, they lack precision and depend heavily on natural genetic variation. With increasing global challenges such as climate change and population growth, there is a need for faster and more accurate breeding techniques. Genome editing is an advanced molecular technique that allows scientists to precisely modify the DNA of an organism at specific locations. Unlike traditional breeding, which involves mixing entire genomes, genome editing targets individual genes responsible for desired traits. It enables insertion, deletion, or modification of DNA sequences, making it a highly efficient and targeted approach. This precision makes genome editing a powerful tool in modern plant breeding. The evolution of plant breeding technologies has progressed from conventional methods to more advanced molecular approaches. Initially, breeders used simple selection techniques, followed by mutation breeding to create genetic variability. Later, molecular marker-assisted selection improved precision. Today, genome editing represents the most advanced stage, offering direct manipulation of genes with high accuracy and speed. The core principle of genome editing involves the use of specialized enzymes known as nucleases, which act like molecular scissors. These nucleases create double-strand breaks in DNA at specific target sites. Once the DNA is cut, the cell activates its natural repair mechanisms to fix the break. This repair process is what scientists exploit to introduce desired genetic changes. There are several genome editing tools available, including zinc finger nucleases, TALENs, and CRISPR-Cas systems. Among these, CRISPR-Cas has gained widespread popularity due to its simplicity, efficiency, and cost-effectiveness. While earlier tools required complex protein engineering, CRISPR relies on RNA-guided targeting, making it easier to design and implement. The CRISPR-Cas system is derived from a natural defense mechanism found in bacteria, where it is used to protect against viral infections. In genome editing, this system is adapted to target specific DNA sequences in plants. A guide RNA directs the Cas9 enzyme to the target site, where it creates a precise cut in the DNA. This system has revolutionized genetic engineering due to its accuracy and versatility. The CRISPR-Cas9 system consists of three main components: the guide RNA, the Cas9 protein, and the target DNA sequence. The guide RNA is designed to match the target gene, ensuring specificity. The Cas9 protein acts as a cutting enzyme, while the presence of a pump sequence is necessary for binding. Together, these components enable precise genome editing. After the DNA is cut by the CRISPR system, the cell repairs the break using different mechanisms. The most common is non-homologous end joining, which directly joins the DNA ends but often introduces small errors. Another pathway is homology-directed repair, which uses a template to repair DNA precisely. Additionally, microhomology-mediated end joining uses short homologous sequences for repair. These pathways determine the final outcome of genome editing. When CRISPR creates a DNA break, the cell repairs it using three main pathways. Homology-Directed Repair, or HDR, is a precise method that uses a DNA template to accurately insert or modify genes, but it is less efficient. Non-Homologous End Joining, or NHEJ, is the most common pathway. It quickly joins DNA ends without a template, but it is error-prone and creates small mutations, making it useful for gene knockouts. Microhomology-Mediated End Joining, or MHEJ, uses short-matching DNA sequences to repair breaks, resulting in more predictable deletions compared to NHEJ. In summary, HDR is precise but slow, NHEJ is fast but error-prone, and MHEJ provides moderate accuracy with controlled deletions. Genome editing has numerous applications in crop improvement. It can be used to develop disease-resistant plants, improve tolerance to environmental stresses, enhance nutritional quality, and increase yield. By targeting specific genes, scientists can create crops that are better suited to modern agricultural challenges. One of the most important applications of genome editing is the development of disease-resistant crops. By modifying genes that make plants susceptible to pathogens, scientists can enhance resistance. This reduces the need for chemical pesticide and contributes to sustainable agriculture. Genome editing also helps plants withstand abiotic stresses such as drought, salinity, and extreme temperatures. By editing stress-responsive genes, crops can maintain productivity under adverse environmental conditions. This is particularly important in the context of climate change. Improving crop yield is a major goal of plant breeding. Genome editing allows modification of genes controlling plant growth, architecture, and photosynthesis efficiency. This leads to increased productivity and better resource utilization. Genome editing can enhance the nutritional value of crops by increasing the content of essential vitamins, minerals, and proteins. This approach, known as biofortification, helps address malnutrition and improves public health. It is important to distinguish genome editing from traditional genetic engineering. Genome editing can modify genes without introducing foreign DNA, making it more acceptable in some regulatory frameworks. In contrast, genetic engineering often involves the insertion of genes from other organisms. The advantages of genome editing include high precision, faster breeding cycles, cost effectiveness, and the ability to develop crops without foreign DNA. These features make it a highly attractive tool for modern agriculture. Despite its advantages, genome editing also has limitations. These include off-target effects, challenges in delivering editing components into plant cells, and regulatory uncertainties. Addressing these challenges is essential for wider adoption. Regulations for genome-edited crops vary across countries. Some countries treat them similarly to conventional crops, while others regulate them as genetically modified organisms. Harmonizing these regulations is important for global adoption. In India, genome editing research is gaining momentum, with increasing support from government and research institutions. Efforts are focused on improving crop productivity, resilience, and nutritional quality to ensure food security. The future of genome editing is promising, with advancements such as base editing and prime editing offering even greater precision. Integration with digital agriculture and artificial intelligence will further enhance its impact. Ethical considerations play an important role in genome editing. Issues related to biosafety, environmental impact, and public perception must be carefully addressed to ensure responsible use of this technology. Several successful case studies demonstrate the potential of genome editing. These include disease-resistant wheat, high-yield rice, and improved shelf life in tomatoes. These examples highlight the practical applications of this technology. The genome editing workflow begins with target gene identification, followed by guide RNA design and delivery into plant cells. After editing, plants are regenerated and evaluated for desired traits. This systematic process ensures successful implementation. Compared to marker-assisted selection, genome editing offers direct modification of genes rather than indirect selection. This makes it faster and more precise, significantly reducing breeding time. In conclusion, genome editing is a transformative technology in modern plant breeding. It provides precision, efficiency, and flexibility, making it a key tool for sustainable agriculture. As research advances, genome editing will play an increasingly important role in ensuring global food security. Thank you for your attention. I hope this video has provided valuable insights into genome editing as a modern breeding approach. I would be happy to take any questions. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content on seed technology and plant breeding. Feel free to leave your questions or suggestions in the comments section.